Please take your seats. The ceremony will begin in 10 minutes. Honored guests, I am Professor Tarika Webb. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the University of Illinois Chicago College of Education 2025 Commencement Ceremony. Today's music is provided by the UIC Brass Quintet under the direction of David Inman, University of Illinois Chicago Music School. This commencement brings together members of the University of Illinois Chicago family, students, college administration, faculty and staff, relatives, alumni, and friends. To ensure that everyone enjoys this meaningful event, please take a moment now to turn off or mute any electronic devices that may detract from the ceremony. Thank you. At this time, I present to you the administration of the University of Illinois Chicago and the College of Education. I now present to you members of our distinguished faculty. Everyone, please rise as you are able and join us in singing the national anthem led by Frida Rivera. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome. I'm Catherine Cheval, Dean of the College of Education, and on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administrators of the College of Education and the University of Illinois Chicago, I'm thrilled to welcome you to this celebration and recognition ceremony. You may have attended ceremonies in the past that were quiet and subdued. That is not the expectation for this ceremony. We expect to see the joy and hear the cheers as we honor our graduates. And we are going to start by displaying some joy with a selfie of the graduates. Oh, 1 second. How's everybody doing? We're making sure it all works. Thanks for your patience. I'm glad she does the technology for me. All good? Let's get the stage. I better get the Chancellor and my boss over here, the President. Ready? And where are the parents? Better get this. Thank you, Sandra. All right, thank you so much. So this event is an opportunity to embrace the wonderful memories, the joy, the laughter, the tears, and the hard work. Graduates, you have a right to be very proud of yourselves. You all consistently amazed us. with your intelligence, your leadership, your resilience, your persistence, and most importantly, your caring. In other words, you impressed us on a daily basis. Families and friends, if you haven't heard it lately, you did an amazing job teaching and raising these phenomenal graduates. Graduates, I know that there are members in the audience who have supported and loved you, and you would like to take time to thank them. As you are able, would the parents and the guardians of the graduates please wave or stand and be recognized? Parents and guardians. As you are able, would the grandparents and great-grandparents please wave or stand to be recognized? Spouses, partners, and significant others. Siblings and children. Siblings and children, there we go. Yep, they know how to show how it's done. And for the final group, extended family, friends, and others who just decided to attend this awesome ceremony. This event is the culmination of hard work and dedication on the part of our graduates. A large number of people contributed to the graduates' success throughout their time at UIC, including many faculty and staff, as well as teachers and administrators who serve in our partner schools and communities. Recently, I contacted our graduates and I asked what they would say to their families and guests if they could each walk up to the podium and share their thoughts with you. I truly wish we could do that. It would take us to about midnight, as the responses were profound. As I read the responses from the graduates, I was struck by their messages, and I would like to share 3 themes with you. The graduates are speaking to you. First, they acknowledge the support and impact of their family and friends, especially when they felt discouraged and overwhelmed. One wrote, quote, "Today isn't just about me, it's about all of you. To my family, thank you for your unwavering love and belief in me. To my friends, thank you for your support, laughter, and encouragement. Every late night talk, every moment of patience, and every cheer along the way brought me here. This degree may have my name on it, but it belongs to all of us. I couldn't have done it without you," end quote. A second wrote, quote, "As I stand here today, reflecting on this incredible journey, I am overwhelmed with gratitude for the people who have supported me every step of the way. This moment isn't just about celebrating an achievement. It's about recognizing the people who have shaped me into the person that I am today. To my mom, thank you for always lending a listening ear and offering the best advice. No matter what I was going through, your wisdom and kindness have guided me more than you know. Let's give it up for all of those who have served in mothering roles ahead of this Mother's Day weekend." A third wrote, quote, "To my family, thank you for being the hidden heroes behind the scenes. You're the ones who made sure I had my lunch, even if it was mostly chips and juice boxes, made sure I didn't miss the bus, and reminded me for the 100th time to grade my students' homework. I wouldn't be here without you. I owe you one. I would collect if I were you, by the way. Another wrote, quote, as a middle-aged mother of two beautiful, smart children, I am grateful to them and my husband for their patience and support these last 2 years. We have sacrificed so much, and I'm very fortunate to have them in my life. The second theme, the graduates acknowledge that you have given them opportunities to pursue their dreams and goals. One explained, quote, this has been an extraordinary journey. I appreciate everyone who supported my dreams of going back to graduate school. Another wrote, quote, this has been a long time coming, and I am tired. But I have made it. My dreams came true, and I am happy that y'all can watch me walk this UIC stage, end quote. And the third theme, the graduates wanted to share some wisdom with their peers, their colleagues. And so these were the pieces of advice that they wrote. First, have faith in yourself. You invested so much time, heart, and effort just to be here right now in this moment. Go make the world a better place for our students, and don't ever let someone else or something define your future and intelligence. The second said, I quote Frederick Douglass, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. A third wrote from Gwendolyn Brooks, we are each other's harvest, we are each other's business, we are each other's magnitude and bond. And fourth, it's easy to get tired and to give up. However, it's much more beautiful and rewarding to keep going. Life is hard, and sometimes it leads us in paths that truly break us down. It's our choice to never give up, to face challenges head on, and as a result, we accomplish hopes and dreams. And finally, quote, let's take a deep breath. Okay, I'll do it. Celebrate how far we've come, and remember that no matter where we go next, we'll always be the class of 2025, and we totally crushed it. Graduates, you've chosen to pursue the field of education. Education influences and impacts every community, profession, and family. You chose wisely, and I look forward to hearing future stories about your influence and impact. Congratulations. We are thrilled to be here today to celebrate this accomplishment with each of you. Now to the graduate who submitted the following, quote, let's make this day one to remember, but could I go use the bathroom now, Dean Cheval? It's an emergency. To that I say yes, by all means, step out if you need to use the bathroom. So I would now like to introduce the distinguished members of our platform party. Please stand and be recognized. Joining us today is President Tim Killeen, Chancellor Mari Lynn Miranda, Provost Karen Colley, Executive Associate Vice Provost for Student Success and Belonging, Aisha Alamin, also a distinguished College of Ed alumna, Vice Chancellor for Research, Joanna Groden, Vice Provost Nikos Varelis, Special Advisor to the Chancellor for Student Affairs, Michael Ginsberg, the Dean of the Graduate College, David Eddington, and Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, Andrea Williams. So thank you so much for being here tonight. Also seated on our stage are College of Education administrators and faculty members who've supported the professional growth of our graduates. One of our graduates wrote, quote, to all the education professors, thank you for being with us every step of the way, for guiding us and supporting us through our ups and downs. Your dedication and commitment to our success did not go unnoticed, and we will forever be grateful. Please stand and be recognized, faculty. And I would like to special recognition for Associate Dean Maria Luna Duarte, who is the leader that put this ceremony together. So Maria, please stand and be recognized. I would also like to acknowledge and thank the UIC staff who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to organize and coordinate today's celebration, as well as support the graduates on their academic journeys. One graduate wrote, quote, "Thank you to each of you for being our community." Another wrote to the staff, "Thank you for the snacks. Seriously, the snacks. You kept me from starving during those long study sessions, and you always knew when it was the perfect time for a bathroom break." The bathroom's a theme here. I have no idea how you do it, but you always made sure I was fed, hydrated, and had a bathroom to go to when I needed it the most. So thanks for everything. You guys are the best. I couldn't have done it without you. For our distinguished staff, please stand and be recognized. And a special shout out to LaDon Thomas, who coordinated tonight's event. Thank you, LaDon, for your leadership. I would now like to introduce President Tim Killeen. When he took office in 2015, Dr. Killeen brought more than 3 decades of experience as a teacher, researcher, and administrator in public higher education and in top leadership positions with national scientific research agencies. Dr. Killeen is committed to continuing the University of Illinois system's rise as a global leader through academic programs that transform students' lives and pioneering innovation that drives progress and economic growth. Please join me in welcoming the President of the University of Illinois system, Dr. Tim Killeen.
Thank you, Dean Chevelle. Good evening, and I really want to hear you. Congratulations to the University of Illinois College of Education class of 2025. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. I have to admit, this is my 3rd commencement for today. Other commencements have been just as loud, maybe not quite as loud, but this is a big space. Look, there are rafters up there. This is your day. This is your day. Let's try it again. Let's shake those rafters. Congratulations, class of 2025. Yeah. It is simply an incredible honor for me to be with you here to celebrate commencement for the College of Education. Just an unbelievable joy, and I'm sure it is for all of you too. If you do nothing else this evening, look around and just take it in. The pageantry, getting dressed up, the smiles, and yes, the nerves and the relief because it's over. The anxieties perhaps dissipating a little bit as you party and celebrate. Absorb every ounce of the real joy in this room. These moments don't come that often. You can feel it. This is going to be a monumental day in your lives like no other. You may not exactly appreciate that now, but you will 40 years later. I can promise you that. Your travels through these last years have provided a lot of challenges, and you've overcome them. Late nights, early morning, wake-up alarms, just for starters. Many of you, I know, have juggled school and family responsibility alongside jobs and the press of the academics, all to get here as guardians of future humans yet unborn. Just think about the responsibility and the importance of that calling of yours. And I hope many of you have made many friends, good friends, great friends, lifelong friends along the way, and have an abundance of happy memories that will link you together for life, all punctuated by laughter, accomplishment, adventures, and the exhilaration of discovery. And so I say this again with some experience, make the most of the moment. Take your phone, fill it with selfies. You've already shown, the Dean showed how to do that, wow. And record videos of your families. Years from now, you are going to be amazed by the magic of your time today. Thank everybody, and I mean from the heart, sincerely, looking in the eyes, thank everybody, family, friends, faculty, and staff. They've had your back along the way. And when the time comes, cheer like you've never cheered before. I'm going to give you one more chance. Playing a small part in these ceremonies and experiencing all of this is a great, genuine privilege. And sharing all of this is also an annual reminder of the sheer power of higher education to fuel dreams and turn potential and perseverance into the tools for a great life of contributions. The College of Education here at UIC is all of that and more. And as I look out at you, the soon-to-be new graduates of this outstanding world-class university, I can see a window into the future. Seated before me is the next generation of citizens, ready to lead society, to build productive lives for themselves and their families. I see future teachers, principals, professors, and innovators ready to take on the great responsibility of guiding the next generations. It is a time for questions and uncertainties. This is a historical time of anxieties and uncertainties, and the world will benefit from your sense of purpose, inner compass, and drive that you nurtured right here at UIC. You know what I mean, the flame of UIC. So I encourage you to take the spirit of this special place with you into the world and continue to wrestle with the difficult ideas and challenges that await. Never stop engaging with those around you, including people that you may not always agree with. Don't forget to vote. Your choices carry real power, and maybe one day you'll even enter into the political arena yourselves. We are truly fortunate to live in a democracy, but it is up to all of us to nurture and maintain it. Y con permiso quiero decir unas pocas palabras en español. La estabilidad y las recompensas que pueden venir con el tipo de carrera que elegiste y el título de UIC te abrirá muchas puertas que serán innegablemente importantes. Pero si hemos cumplido con nuestro trabajo, tu título es mucho más que un pasaporte a las oportunidades económicas. Espero que todos ustedes, incluyendo los padres y todo el mundo, salgan de aquí hoy con un sentido del propósito, una brújula interior, the interior compass, y el impulso alimentado aquí en la UIC. We need you, the world needs you, and I can say that the University of Illinois system, your university configuration, needs you too. Today you join a family of more than 875,000 University of Illinois system alumni in Chicago, all over Illinois, all over the United States, and all around the world. And all of them share with you in their pride. And we want to hear from you what happens next, all that you can see and achieve. Come back anytime you can, tell us your stories. Until then, we wish you great adventures, great successes. Here we go. Congratulations again to the class of 2025.
Thank you, President Colleen. It is now my pleasure to introduce UIC's Chancellor, Dr. Mari-Lynn Miranda, a nationally renowned leader in higher education and an expert in geospatial health informatics. Dr. Miranda leads Chicago's largest and only public research university. She champions a vision that prioritizes the success of students, and she is deeply committed to faculty excellence, transformational research, and innovation. Her leadership broadens UIC's impact and deepens its engagement with the many communities it proudly serves. Please welcome Chancellor Mari-Lynn Miranda at the podium.
Thank you, Dean Cheval, for that very kind introduction. So I am delighted to welcome all of you, family, friends, honored guests, faculty and staff, and especially our graduates, to UIC's 2025 May commencement ceremony. So I recently became a grandmother, and Dean Cheval asked where all the grandparents are, so show me again where all the grandparents are. So being a grandparent is awesome. I'm looking forward, it's a new group for me. I love talking to grandparents. I love being a grandparent, and I'm looking forward to talking with all of you after the ceremony about how our grandchildren are the best human beings on the face of the earth. So looking forward to it. UIC's mission is to provide the broadest access to the highest levels of educational, research, and clinical excellence. Our mission is our superpower. Now, I love the idea of having a superpower. My children were young when the animated film The Incredibles came out. I'm hoping you've seen the movie. Who's seen the movie? Okay. That's good, because the whole rest of the speech is terrible if you haven't seen the movie. So we loved that movie. Watched it over and over again. Parents, how many of you watch the same movie over and over again with your children, right? We watched it over and over again, and annoyingly, my son called me Edna for about a year. We used to talk at length about if we had a superpower, what would we want it to be? Flying, incredible strength, shape-shifting, invisibility, and also, we just loved quoting Frozone saying, "Where is my super suit?" While I don't personally have a superpower, UIC does. Our shared mission is our superpower. Our dual mission of access and excellence accelerates student success and social mobility. We are increasingly recognized for this. We are ranked number 1 in Illinois for social mobility and number 10 nationally. In addition, the Carnegie Foundation recently designated UIC as an opportunity university, recognizing us for our success in providing both higher access to a college education and higher earnings after graduation. All the people in this room, all of you, but especially our graduates right in front of me, you give us our superpower. Each of our graduates has brought our mission to life. Your success here today proves that access and excellence can and should exist in the same place at the same time, and don't believe anyone who tells you anything differently. You know, we often find ourselves wondering whether we're making the right choices in life. After all, life is full of choices. Which school should I attend? What should I study? What job should I take? We constantly think about whether we are making the right choice. Let me offer you an alternative way of thinking about choices. Instead of focusing on whether you're making the right choice, consider instead how you are making your choices right. What do I mean by this? Your success, your fulfillment, your impact on the world, they are determined by the decisions you make, for sure, but they are shaped much more profoundly by what you do in your daily lives to make the most out of the choices you've already made. This mindset isn't always easy. It requires resilience in the face of setbacks, creativity in the face of challenges, and the courage to keep pushing forward even when the path ahead is uncertain. I want to tell you a story from this past December. It had been a really long week. I decided I needed to go to the gym to clear out my head and refresh myself physically. That felt like a really good choice. I had a great workout. Then on the way back, I tripped on an uneven part of the sidewalk and went flying. And not like a superhero, just like flying, laid myself out. Knocked the wind out of myself, road rash all over my hands, sprained my left wrist and my right thumb. And all of that, ironically, after going to the gym. The lesson here was that sometimes, no matter how many good choices you make, life just literally smashes you into the ground. Honestly, that was a good reminder to me as we headed into this spring semester, because this semester, we have been tested. Circumstances are trying to knock us down. We have battled cuts to research funding, multiple attempts to reduce our indirect cost recovery, revocation of international student visas, a tax on in-state tuition for undocumented students, and general hostility toward the beautiful and varied culture that is UIC. But with all those good choices we have been making together, with all that strength we have built together, and with all the good people who lean in to help, we keep getting back up. We never stray from our conviction that everyone, rich, poor, brown, black, white, urban, rural, everyone has the right to an excellent education. Everyone has the right to benefit from path-breaking research, and everyone has the right to world-class health care. Because that's what we do at UIC. When we get knocked down, we use our superpower and make the choice to get back up. That is our university. That is what our graduates represent. Was UIC the right choice for you? Well, you're here today at graduation, and that tells me a lot about the extraordinary choices you've made. You chose to work hard, to learn from setbacks, and to shape your own path. You decided what to study, who to surround yourself with, and where to direct your future. Every one of those choices led you to this moment, and we are incredibly proud of you. As some of you may know, I'm a beekeeper. Honeybees are the most charming creatures. They work tirelessly and cooperatively to build their communities. Bees are architects, communicators, and collaborators, each playing a vital role in the collective success of the hive and the local environment. They are really good at geometry, and they produce honey, which I consider to be the most exquisite substance on earth. Like the bee, each of you plays a vital role in the broader world. Your dedication, your drive for excellence, and your commitment to making your choices right will shape your future and influence the lives of those around you. As you leave our campus, you will join a community of over 344,000 UIC alumni. Rely on them. Rely on each other. Take UIC's superpower with you and join it with your own superpowers. They'll serve as a strong foundation for this next stage of your journey, and you'll never have to ask, "Where is my super suit?" because you will be wearing it all the time. Congratulations once again to the College of Education graduates. I am so proud of all 264 of you.
Thank you, Chancellor Miranda. All right, I would now like to introduce our keynote speaker, President of the Grand Victoria Foundation, Sharon Bush. Sharon Bush is president of the Grand Victoria Foundation, a $150 million grant-making organization with annual giving of $100 million to nonprofit organizations across Illinois. With over 20 years in the social sector, Sharon has spearheaded transformations of organizations and initiatives that resulted in deep social and economic impact. She's a trustee of Roosevelt University. She was appointed to the Chicago Fed Advisory Council on Small Businesses, Community and Economic Development, Agriculture and Labor, comprised of diverse leaders who advise the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago leadership about issues impacting their industries and communities. Sharon is chair of the board of directors of ABFE, a national philanthropic organization that advocates for responsive and transformative investments in Black communities. Born and raised on Chicago's West Side, Sharon has a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign and a Master of Public Administration from Roosevelt University. She is also the proud mother of 2 UIC College of Education alumni. So please welcome President Sharon Bush to the podium.
That was great. Greetings to the graduates and families here tonight. How are you? It's really such an honor to share this exciting moment with you. So I say first to the graduates, congratulations. And I would say it's been more than a few minutes since I sat in that chair, but you never forget the anticipation of walking across the stage, knowing that you never have to go to class ever again. Also to the parents, I was you just 2 years ago, as you heard, when my youngest walked across this very stage and earned her degree. I know that you're bursting with excitement. Congratulations on a job well done. To the faculty and staff, thank you for the invitation to offer encouragement and affirmation to your students, and a sincere thank you for all that you do, especially now when the values and purpose of higher education are being pressure tested like never before. My public service has brought me into the higher education community more deeply, and I see the tremendous amount of care, concern, wisdom, and joy that you have for your students 24/7. Now, I was excited when I got a message asking whether I would consider delivering a commencement speech to this group. You just heard my daughters are graduates from the college. I thought they might think this is cool. I also thought, well, this is divine reciprocity for all the money I spent on them here. This is an excellent return on our investment. But in all seriousness, I know that the assignment to deliver a message to mark the moment and help you begin a new phase of life is carefully considered and is not just entrusted to anyone. So, let me tell you a little bit about me. I am a lifelong Chicagoan, born and raised in Garfield Park. I come from a big, close-knit, working-class family full of educators. My mother was a teacher's assistant at Leif Erikson Scholastic Academy for 39 years and 7 months. My late brother taught Latin and the classics to high schoolers at an East Coast prep school before heading to law school. 2 of my 3 daughters are UIC College of Education graduates in 2020 and 2023. And I also have a niece who is finishing her 3rd year in the program this year. So I am a proud product of public education. And like many of you, I'm a first-generation college graduate. I attended the University of Illinois on academic scholarship and with financial aid. I could not have enrolled in college or completed college without that critical support. Later, I attended graduate school as a married mother of 3 young children, working full-time. And this time, I paid for my education on my own and in full. So now, I'm the president of Grand Victoria Foundation. I'm only the 2nd to hold the position. We support racial justice efforts throughout Illinois by awarding up to $11 million in grants each year to nonprofit organizations engaging in activities to build social, economic, and political power in underserved and underrepresented communities. I've worked in philanthropy for 20 years. I've overseen over $100 million in grant making, covering the areas of human services, economic development, land and water conservation, and most relevant to you, education. In my current role, I oversee about $170 million in assets. I've had other leadership positions, including serving on state and local boards and commissions, chairing local and national nonprofit boards, and as you heard, even advising the chair of the Federal Reserve Bank. So all of that sounds like a well-crafted package, but I didn't carefully plan out my career. I was actually never quite certain about what job or what title would best suit me. But I have always reflected on the impact of my upbringing, my school experiences, and the conditions of the community that produced me as I made life decisions. I was one of 5 kids in a small apartment where my mother took care of us and some of her siblings too. It was a crowded space for an introvert, and I sought freedom and expansiveness as a result. It made me a dreamer, painting visions of the world beyond my immediate surroundings. So when I was 10 years old, my mother enrolled me and 2 of my brothers in a CPS gifted program. We were bused to school from the west side to the northwest side of the city as part of an experiment to integrate talented kids. And it was one of the most profound experiences of my life. I had to leave the comfort of my neighborhood where everybody looked, walked, and talked like me. The students came from across the city and were of different races and ethnicities. Some wore designer jeans, they had trendy hair, and some were as nerdy and quiet as I was. We were part of a handful of Black children in the program, and I remember being taunted by other students because of my race during the first election of Harold Washington as mayor. It was unfair and a harsh lesson about race, segregation, and political power. Lessons I learned and navigated in school and have used throughout my career. It was also one of my best educational experiences. I learned to analyze issues of race, class, and power. The program was intellectually engaging. My favorite classes were logic, philosophy, Latin. I learned how to play chess during class, not as an extracurricular. I learned sign language. I even sang in the school choir. Although I left a safe social space to attend the school, it provided a safe intellectual space that I didn't have in my daily interactions in my neighborhood. I developed an emotional and intellectual resilience that I carry today. This foundational educational experience in a Chicago public school grounded me in values and principles of fairness, supported my inclination to question, and provided me with the conviction to pursue racial justice as a vocation. The care and feeding I received from educators, whether in my family, community, or in schools, fueled my success. So my journey ties me directly to you. My experience shows that schools, informal learning spaces, and communities are not just places to learn how to read, write, and count. They are important, formative spaces for building civil society. They help us understand and shape our individual and collective identities. They are places where we experience, understand, and appreciate diverse cultures and differences. And they are manifestations of civil rights. You are now entering your chosen professions at a consequential moment in history. There is a movement to redefine civil rights, which directly correlates to how public education is designed by policymakers, or redesigned, or even eliminated. Every debate about civil society has implications for the future of public education. It raises questions about the value of terms like disproportionality and disparate impact. Debates on race, class, gender, identity, sexual orientation, religion, migration, ability, and disability are showing up in plans for dismantling public education, for eliminating funding, and recategorizing what are now educational issues as ones of human services. So eliminating the Department of Education, deeming diversity, equity, and inclusion illegal, erasing the history and contributions of communities of peoples and cultures will not change the truth of today. Our country is increasingly and beautifully more diverse in every way. We all must learn what I did as a 10-year-old, how to acknowledge, respect, embrace, and celebrate difference, how to confront our complex history, the good, the bad, and the ugly, to foster belonging, how to speak up when forces seek to destroy the beauty of difference, to wield injustice for those who have long suffered. This may seem lofty as you start your journeys during this volatile moment, but I believe, and I hope that you do too, that helping society build these skills is desirable and within your reach. You are graduating from one of the top education programs in the country. It is one that is designed to uplift and improve public education, which means you are prepared to teach, lead, research, and serve in those environments and anywhere. You can do that anywhere. And now that you're a product of this distinguished institution, it is your responsibility to uphold and advance the future of your vocation. Be the change that you will instill in others. Do not be idle. Stand in your convictions. Use your voice and spread joy. Spread joy as only you can. The future is now. Thank you.
Thank you, President Sharon Bush, for your inspiring words and your presence today. We are thrilled to recognize your inspirational work and add to your long list of awards. Would you please join me at the podium? On behalf of the UIC College of Education, it is an honor to present you with the 2025 Dean's Impact on Humanity Award in recognition of your tireless pursuit for justice and liberation. Thank you for enhancing the lives of others and strengthening our communities in Chicago and the state of Illinois. Great teachers are the heart of a great university. And the University of Illinois Chicago annually recognizes and honors its outstanding faculty. Recipients of the UIC Silver Circle Award are selected by our graduating seniors to honor those who have taught them with distinction. I am honored to present this year's award to Dr. Stephanie Torres. Dr. Torres' teaching is innovative, relevant, challenging, and appreciated by her students. She invests a great deal of time to teach and support her students inside and outside the classroom. Dr. Torres creates a classroom environment in which students feel comfortable taking risks and sharing their thinking. Dr. Torres conveyed her gratitude and excitement about this honor as she could not join us this evening. Please, a round of applause for Professor Torres. UIC recognizes graduates who have distinguished themselves in various ways during their academic careers. Will the following students, graduates, please rise and remain standing? First, graduates who have been members of the Honors College as designated by the Gold Stoles. Please stand and be recognized. Graduates with high academic achievements, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude as designated by the gold, silver, and bronze cords. Please stand and remain standing. Graduates who have earned college honors, please stand. And graduates who have earned departmental distinction. Look at this graduating class of our bachelors, amazing. Please be seated. It gives me great pleasure to bestow the Dean's Merit Award. Every year, the College of Education recognizes and honors outstanding graduates who have demonstrated academic excellence, who possess exemplary qualities, and who will serve as role models and ambassadors for the College of Education and UIC. The 2025 Dean's Merit Awardee for the Outstanding Doctoral Candidate is Dr. Elizabeth Cambrai Ingstrom. Elizabeth is a Chicago native and a lifelong Little Village resident. She has over 20 years of experience in early intervention, early childhood, and elementary education, specializing in bilingual and special education. Her expertise encompasses assessment, advocacy, and culturally responsive family collaboration, particularly for families of children with disabilities. In recognition of her dedication to teaching and mentorship, Elizabeth she was the winner of the UIC Silver Circle Award last year, so the 2024, selected by last year's graduating seniors. And she was also named Diversifying Faculty in Illinois, a DFI Fellow. So congratulations, Dr. Elizabeth Cambrai Ingstrom. Please come forward to say a few words.
Thank you, Dean Cheval. I appreciate that. Good evening. Buenas noches, UIC family. As I stand here full of gratitude, one image comes to mind: crowd surfing. Yeah, crowd surfing. For those of you unfamiliar, crowd surfing is when someone is lifted and carried over a sea of people at a concert, held up by the collective strength of the crowd. While I have never physically crowd surfed yet, but that's exactly how I've made it to this moment. I've been carried by many hands. My parents, who came from Mexican towns with one-room schoolhouses, my husband, my kids, my familia, given and chosen, my teachers, UIC mentors, colleagues, UIC friends, and students who remind me why this work matters. Most don't know, but when I was a tween, I nearly died. Since then, I've known what it means to be held by people who lift you up when you can't move forward alone. Sorry about that. And I know many of you have felt that collective support too. Classmates, mentors, and loved ones who got you here today. That's how it should be. That's how it must be. In my research with families raising neurodiverse children, I've heard things like, I was lost, I was so lonely, it felt like I was drowning. But I've also heard stories of hope, of mother mentors and kind strangers who offered help and the quiet message, "You are not alone." The problem? That kind of support is not guaranteed, and it should be. In a world where access is getting harder, support must not be a privilege, it must be a promise. So, thank you. So let that be our mission. Let's build a crowd surfing culture. I'll say that again. Let's build a crowd surfing culture in our classrooms, our communities, and our lives. When we lead with heart, when we lift each other, we rise together. Thank you all. Congratulations, class of 2025, and let the crowd surfing culture continue. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much for leading with your heart and being part of our community in amazing ways. And I have a little gift. I'm now going to move to this podium. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy is the highest degree bestowed by the College of Education in recognition of a rigorous academic program culminating in the writing of a dissertation. Each of these scholars has invested several years in careful preparation under the guidance of faculty to produce an original piece of research that makes a contribution to the body of knowledge in education. Each of these scholars will now go on to be leaders in education as professors, educators, administrators, researchers, and community activists. In recognition of the candidates' scholarly accomplishments, they will be hooded on stage by their faculty advisors at a separate ceremony tomorrow evening. I would now like to welcome President Colleen, who will confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy please rise as you are able? Y'all look awesome tonight. President Colleen, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by vote of the Senate, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Thank you, Dean Cheval. Upon these recommendations and by the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the Doctor of Philosophy degree for which you have been presented and admit you to the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. Congratulations. You might now be seated.
The Doctor of Education degree was one of the first doctorates of professional practice established at UIC and represents the highest professional degree available to educational practitioners. It is a nationally recognized program ranked number 16th by U.S. News and World Report, and it serves as a model in the state of Illinois and the nation. Each of these school leaders has invested several years in rigorous, closely supervised clinical practice, as well as demanding coursework with the faculty in the College of Education. Each of them has completed a culminating capstone project that has built capacity to improve student learning. Together, these leaders will go on to achieve significant improvements in schools, districts, and the future of school leader preparation. In recognition of these school leaders' accomplishments, they will be hooded on stage by their faculty advisors tomorrow evening. President Colleen will again confer the degree of Doctor of Education. Will the candidates for degree Doctor of Education please rise? President Colleen, upon the recommendation of the faculty and a vote of the Senate, I have the honor to present these candidates for the Doctor of Education degree.
Thank you, Dean Chevelle. Upon these recommendations and by authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the Doctor of Education degree for which you have been presented, and hereby admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. Congratulations.
Will the new Doctors of Philosophy and Doctors of Education please walk up to the stage to be recognized along with your faculty advisor by President Colleen and Chancellor Miranda.
Elizabeth Cambrai. Jasmine Iola Jones. Shahida Bacha.
Kathleen M. Tishak. Jean Park Sack. Ellen Evans Oberto. Chastity Lashana Owens. Sarah K. Resvi. Elizabeth T. Santos. Maciel Zaragoza.
Richard Joseph Coppola. Rafif Ali Abuzagle. Jody Aguilar.
Janine Sade. John James Murphy. Latoya McBride. Kiana L. McNeil. Fumi Lola Macaulay.
Jessica Lopez. Charles Joseph de Leonardis. Elva Bahena. Vernisha P. Gare. Alexis Marie Covarrubias. Ryan Gerard Gloat.
Corin Schmidt Thompson. Bridget Swenson.
Sarah Garr.
Congratulations to all our new Doctors of Philosophy and Doctors of Education. We know they will make a significant impact on the field of education and their communities. It gives me great pleasure to bestow the Dean's Merit Award on the outstanding master's degree candidate who has demonstrated academic excellence, possesses exemplary qualities, and will serve as a role model ambassador for the College of Education and UIC. The 2025 Dean's Merit Awardee for Outstanding Master's Candidate is Kaylin Gabrielle Benitez. Born of Puerto Rican and Honduran descent, the importance of community and education was instilled in Kaylin at an early age. It is these ideals that have driven her to become a highly motivated and organized professional, continuing her work of supporting Chicagoans experiencing housing insecurities. Beyond her advocacy, she is passionate about music and performs for her band, Chicago Latin Groove. Kaylin, please come forward to say a few words and receive your gift in recognition of your accomplishments.
Thank you and good evening. Dean Cheval, fellow award recipients, 2025 graduates, College of Education, faculty, staff, and esteemed guests. Congratulations to the class of 2025. My name is Kaylin Benitez, and it is an honor to be speaking here today and celebrating the many achievements amongst my amazing peers. The College of Education has always been my safe space. From the moment I came to UIC as a transfer student in the fall of 2018, I was welcomed and supported. The faculty and staff have guided me through many challenges, providing support and encouragement. As a Latina, my journey has been shaped by the need to work hard to be seen and heard. I often forget that the milestones I achieve are significant successes, and I challenge others to recognize that no matter how big or small, a win is a win, and you deserve to be proud of yourself. To those struggling with imposter syndrome, I implore you to never compare yourself to others. Continue to the next right thing and know that through your preparation to this point, you have earned your place and you belong. My path has not been easy. As a child, I struggled with an undiagnosed learning disability and couldn't read until I was in about 6th grade. My parents supported me through years of the Kumon Learning Program to help me catch up. In high school, my guidance counselor suggested that college might not be for me and suggested alternative education. It took me 6 years to graduate from my undergrad program. I faced many setbacks along the way, but what mattered most was that no matter how many times I got knocked down, I got right back up. And now I stand here with immense pride, about to cross this stage and receive my master's degree. You know, I wouldn't be here today without the unwavering support and love of so many. Gracias a mis padres for being my rock and instilling in me the values of hard work, determination, and resilience. I thank my partner for his belief in me. He has been my guiding light, and I am forever grateful for his love and encouragement. I thank my friends for supporting me emotionally and always keeping me accountable. To my brothers, thank you for always being the level-headed ones and providing me with a sense of stability. And to the Student Engagement Office, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. And finally, thank you to the faculty and staff of the Urban Higher Education program who have taught me invaluable skills that I will carry with me into the next chapter of my life. Speaking of the next chapter of my life, I'm so sorry. I think we missed a little portion, but it's all good because I'm gonna pull it up and we'll be all good. Give me 1 second. Okay. I had a really great, inspirational thing to say to the graduates, so here we go. As I leave UIC and venture into the next chapter of my life, I want to continue my mission of helping individuals across all walks of life find their passions and grow. I want to be the change that I want to see in the world and make an impact. After earning my undergraduate degree, I actually got a tattoo that says, "You were born to make an impact," and I strive to live by those words every day. Fellow graduates, while each of our challenges are unique to us, I believe that what we have in common is a desire to be a positive force in this world, now more than ever. So be that force. In closing, I am deeply moved to receive this prestigious award. I wouldn't be here without the people who never gave up on me, and I'm committed to making an impact in this world just as they have made an impact on me. Thank you very much.
So graduates, Kaylin just modeled that you always bring a backup of your speech. We apologize for that. But thank you for modeling persistence and resilience. You are an inspiration, and we're so grateful you're part of our college. So
Thank you. It's an
congratulations on your award.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The degree of Master of Education will be bestowed on those candidates who have sought to further their knowledge in the field of education. Many have come from other disciplines to become licensed as teachers. Others will explore youth development work, early childhood education, policy making, administration, leadership, higher education, assessment and evaluation work, special education, or other endeavors in education. I would now like to call upon President Colleen to confer the degree of Master of Education. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Education please rise as you are able? President Colleen, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by vote of the Senate, I have the honor to present these candidates for the Master of Education degree.
Thank you, Dean Cheval. Upon these recommendations and by the authority of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the Master of Education degree for which you have been presented and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. Congratulations.
All right, you may be seated, so you'll come up one row at a time. Will the new Masters of Education please come to the stage to be recognized by President Colleen and Chancellor Miranda.
Kaylin Gabrielle Benitez. Noah Jonathan Thompson Jones. Matthew C. Garza.
Edgar Daniel Marquez.
Oscar A. Favela.
Philip Robert Winsky. Noor Saeed.
George L. Hernandez.
Nina H. Vo. Janae C. Ward. Martine Rencher. Catrice LaShawn Rogers.
Shakita L. Council.
Jeanette Rodriguez. Sean Elizabeth Olberg.
Erica D. Hawthorne. Zahira Samaria Black.
Nancy Miles.
Lilia Gonzalez. Ana Rosa Chavez Ortiz. Adriana Elena Avila. Andrea English. Sharkea Jackson.
Diana Ross. Tijuana Williams.
Sanquia Darden. Nicole Cherie Hyman.
Akila Nelson. Zulema Martinez.
Elizabeth Grace Cha.
Kiara Tejas. Shilpa Pant. Melissa Quiroz. Hannah de Assis Natividad. Maria Laprade Naumovich. Amari Roberts.
Gladys Atinuke Ijelu.
Kimari Rimmer.
Ekta Malesh Desai.
Jennifer W. Tobin. Yesenia Mercado.
Camilla R. Inman. Jaden Bauer.
Nicolette F. Metoyer.
Rachel Ann Arias. Tyler S. Anderley.
Catherine May Sawyer. Matthew Walsh.
Quatavia Livette Cooperwood.
Rob Robinson. Alexandra Zoll. Miranda Cortez Young. Aaron Gerard Meyer.
Sophia Cisneros.
Saleha Salim.
Caroline Kuzner Carneiro.
Azucena Patricia Plaza Guzman. Juana Emiliana Usquiano. Juan Antonio Rivera.
Mary Carmen Luna. Anissa Nicole Coma. Cameron Elizabeth Christensen. Alejandra Marie Gutierrez. Vanessa Castaneda.
Ezri Kiara Okendo. Sylvia L. Molina.
Derek Will Harrison.
Vanessa Salcedo.
Sierra Chanel Benson.
Jenna Rose Scott.
Noelia Betsabe Alvarado.
Santa Jetty Rosa. Michelle Gahala Rademacher.
Nina Blake. Alexander Joseph Bouchard.
Victor M. Santiago. Nadir Murodiloev. Yufei Shah. Shanika R. Smith.
Nikita Bailey.
Graduates, your family and guests, along with the faculty and staff of the College of Education, take great pride in your accomplishments and would like to salute you with a round of applause. Please join me in acknowledging these new Masters of Education. It gives me great pleasure to bestow the Dean's Merit Award for the outstanding bachelor's degree candidate who has demonstrated excellence, possesses exemplary qualities, and will serve as a role model and ambassador for the College of Education and UIC. The 2025 Dean's Merit Awardee for the outstanding bachelor's candidate is Nuria Ray Mohammed Rogers. Nuria is a graduate of the Bachelor's Degree in Human Development and Learning program. She served as a College of Education and undergraduate ambassador and was very active as a student leader who inspired, guided, and empowered students to achieve their academic goals. She was also the president of the HDL Club and took initiative to encourage students to be involved on campus with the Educational Psychology program. After graduating in May, she will join the University of Chicago Crown Family School of Social Work, Policy, and Practice, where she will focus on community social work to be able to create a more just and humane society through research, teaching, and service to the community. Nuria, please come forward to say a few words and receive a gift in recognition of your accomplishments.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Good evening, everyone. I have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to try and portray how deeply honored and grateful I am to speak on behalf of myself and the graduates here today. I want to begin by thanking my mother, father, siblings, and friends for their constant encouragement during my time at UIC. Our love and shared laughter is what I continue for. I would also like to extend deep appreciation to our graduates, families, friends, and loved ones, as you all have shown up repeatedly with love. Second, thank you to the faculty and staff who have, over the years, instilled in us the encouragement to pursue our right to an education. Lastly, I am filled with deep admiration and gratitude for the students for being here today despite all odds. Class of 2025, today we gather together, moments away from an end to our academic journey at UIC, but at the beginning of a new purpose. As we sit here, we may feel the heavy weight of the future and drained by what has passed. We experienced our academic journeys during a pandemic and world wars, experienced struggles and personal change. And now, for some, it may feel like the world has once again entered into a period of uncertainty. The path forward, though it may seem overshadowed, is illuminated by our connection. Cling to each other, for in that embrace lies our light. To release that hold is to surrender to the dark. In this moment, we stand between two choices. To release that hold, we can either choose to do nothing and surrender, or choose to fight, step up and stand up for our right to pursue justice, hope, and liberation. You may ask, how do we stand up? What exactly do we do? Our next steps are to use our new knowledge to advocate, educate, and help everyone within our reach. While it may not be easy, it is necessary. We have done it before and we will do it again. The new journey begins here and now. In the classrooms we will teach in, the nonprofits we will work at the youth programs we will sing in, and in each of the communities that we live in. Let us hold hands and strive together towards the new collective mission of being generous with spreading joy and love, intentional with our voices and fierce with our strength. This new chapters of ours will not be written by the systems in place or the people in power. It will be written by each and every one of us. My 2 minutes are almost up, and yet, as this speech ends, our time is just beginning. I want to leave you with this. As we strive forward, let us remember the importance of continuing to walk. We don't have to sprint or run, just walk. Each step you take will light the path towards the world we want to see. Thank you.
Nuria, thank you for sharing your journey with us and for making significant contributions throughout your program. You made the College of Education stronger. Congratulations. I'd like to give you a little gift here. The Bachelor of Arts degree in Urban Education is designed to prepare undergraduates to become teachers in urban elementary schools or educators in schools and communities in Chicago. Our graduates have engaged in intensive preparation and are leaving us well prepared to make a positive difference in the lives of children and youth. The Bachelor of Arts degree in Human Development and Learning provides students with a strong grounding in research and theory concerning learning and development across the lifespan. Our graduates have a deep understanding of how institutional, structural, and cultural factors affect individuals' developmental trajectories and the implications for working with people in a variety of contexts. I would now like to call upon President Killeen to confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Urban Education and the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Human Development and Learning. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts in Urban Education and Human Development and Learning please rise as you are able? President Killeen, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by vote of the Senate, I have the honor to present these candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree.
Thank you, Dean Chabal. And upon these recommendations, and by the authority of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the Bachelor of Arts degree for which you have been presented, and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. You may now move your tassel from the right side to the left. Congratulations.
You may now be seated. Will the new Bachelor of Arts graduates please come to the stage to be recognized by President Killeen and Chancellor Miranda?
Nuria Ray Mohammed Rogers. Ani Ricks.
Akira Unique Jones.
Mustafa Sheikh.
Jasmine Gallegos Montes.
Candice L. Newsom.
Leslie Diaz de Leon. Janine Noor Ahmad. Sarah Hamad. Andrea Liliana Castañeda.
Lady Catherine Ramirez. Nancy Esmeralda Sotelo. Elvis Olivares.
Natalie Grace Garcia. Jennifer Herrera.
Natalia K. Robel.
Abri Veronica Gulumian.
Kaylin Christina Samuel. Isabella Genevieve Pettijohn.
Crystal Mabeli Bautista.
Stephanie Vega. Alejandro Salgado. Diana Ruby Perez. Karen Santos. Giselle Padilla. Leslie Lisbeth Quintero.
Gabriel Avery Hauser. Aide Luvianos Rebollar.
Melanie Nuno. Melissa Madrigal.
Emily Ann Guerin. Marlene Espinosa. Anna Kinga Flora. Bailey E. Lutz.
Amy Zamudio.
Syra Duran.
Blanca A. Moreno. Maria Socorro Rodriguez.
Guadalupe Carvajal. Leticia Delgado. Arlie Ayala.
Lucia M. Zarmakupis. Ximena Rivera Medina. Bertine Rodriguez.
Kimberly L. Horde. Leoncier Capri Banks.
Monica Mariela Rodriguez. Patricia Abigail Martinez. Alejandro Vargara.
Kendra Collet. Madeline Jean Freilich.
Sarah Cristina Sanabria.
Jalen Guardado. Joanna Curtis. Andrea Montserrat Coronel.
Marisol Ruiz. Chabeli Rodriguez.
Bieta Findura. Lillian Catherine Bond. Daniel Lepczynski.
Mia J. Mendez. Guadalupe Moreno.
Lisbeth Cruz. Michelle Islas.
Tiffany Quinones.
Teresa Oluwadamalola Allah.
Heather Zing. Liana Ruiz. Danielle Madeline Webb. Sarah J. Shelia.
Manar Muthana Hussein.
Denise Quintero. Ashley Belen Ortiz.
Angelica Lemus Lopez. Guadalupe Gervasio.
Wendy Perez.
Juliana Jurado.
Evelyn Melissa Tinajero. Alexandra Salinas.
Denise Aquino.
Andrea Romero.
Lisbeth Gonzalez. Jessica Castro. Miranda Christina Kozla. Aaron S. Duddleston. Jessica Lukasik. Medina Husomanovic.
Yahaira Torres. Giselle Uribe.
Carolina Herrera. Taylor Ariana Guy. Hind Al-Harbi.
Benjamin Stallworth.
Marcus Deshawn Cobbs.
Veronica T. Miles. Abril Peralta. Sherlyn Hanai Ramirez. Selena Peebles. Onika Walker.
Alexis C. Kirkwood. Tara Galloway. Jia Hui Tai.
Genesis Rojas.
Indira Esther Abraham. Eva Griffin Stolback.
Stephanie Salinas. Libby Nicole Serrano. Joanna Samantha Reyes.
Aubrey Madeline Hennig. Fabiola Lynn Contreras.
Lisbeth Villegas. Alexa Michelle Murillo. Yaritza Yasmin Rodriguez.
Lily Edita Greenberg.
Jenna L. McKee.
Kael Karansinji Chavda.
Brenda Mendoza. Jacqueline Amber McCarthy.
Sandra Frau Garcia. Patricia E. Hernandez.
Bachelor's graduates, your families and guests, along with the faculty and the staff of the College of Education, take great pride in your accomplishments and would like to salute you with a round of applause. Please join me in acknowledging these Bachelor's of Arts degrees. To all graduates, we hope that you are proud of your hard work and tenacity that it took to accomplish this milestone. We encourage you to take the initiative to engage, inspire, and lead others in your communities. Look for opportunities and pursue them. Build relationships with people who differ from you. Ensure that you have an appropriate balance among all your activities and commitments. You have a great deal to offer education and society, and we want you in the game for a long time. Graduates, you are all now officially alumni of the College of Education at UIC. And we await your future achievements and watch with pride as you begin a new phase of your lives. Take advantage of the UIC Alumni Network. We will have a bigger impact collectively than we will individually. We also look forward to welcoming you back to pursue your next degree. I can honestly say I have 3 UIC degrees here, and they were transformational for my life. Let us know when you're ready for the next one. I'm looking for somebody to beat me with 4, so come on down. I would like to conclude by thanking our keynote speaker, President Sharon Bush. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with our community. It was an honor to learn from you. A special thanks to each of you for coming today and for being part of this convocation. Class of 2025, go out, celebrate, and post your photos on social media. You earned it. Congratulations. This is absolutely the best way to start a weekend. The audience and graduates are asked to remain seated until the platform party and faculty have recessed. All graduates are asked to exit through the rolling door behind the stage to your right for safety so that you're not going out by the street there. College of Education marshals, please dismiss your rows in order. Please exercise caution when leaving the arena and parking areas. The 2025 commencement ceremony is now adjourned. Banner carriers, please come forward and escort the platform party and faculty.